The craziest couples ever.
I'm the mom.
So then why are you still here if I'm such a threat?
What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and in this video we're going to check out some wild clips of the craziest couples I can find. Now, like always, my favorite clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, it is definitely not good either. Basically, we have this guy over here. He ends up actually setting up his girlfriend with his best friend in order to basically catch her cheating. It turns out the best friend was going along with the plan, and she thought he was just really interested in her without even realizing she was being set up the entire time. Thankfully, everything was recorded professionally, and this girlfriend was just pretty much exposed and speechless. But a lot of the stuff she says is absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, what up, D? Pause. What's good? Love? It's kind of weird seeing you here, to be honest. What's good with my boy?
Good.
I'm sorry. Is this
Nah, the real question is, what are you doing here?
this is not happening right now.
You what?
What is this? Who are these people and why are they filming me?
Don't worry about it.
No, I didn't worry about it.
Let me know what you're doing here. No, let me know what you're doing here.
That's a violation of my privacy.
So now you want to yell at me?
Okay, you don't have the permission to film me. Can you please turn the cameras off?
Look, do you know where you're sitting right now? Do you know who you're sitting next to?
Why can't they talk?
Don't worry about them.
Turn
Focus.
the cameras off.
Do you know who you're sitting next to right now?
None of your business. How about that?
None of my business. How you gonna be in
And this next one is definitely one of the scariest stories to ever happen to a man. Basically, we have this woman over here who pretty much confessed to a crime because she ended up calling child services on her ex because he pissed her off. She ended up faking bruises and everything on his kids, all because she was mad and upset. And I'm like, this is not what you do to people. All I'm hoping is, I hope this video is, I guess, presented to the police or something, and this girl is held accountable for her actions, because ruining a man's life and taking his kids away is the worst thing you can ever do to a man.
I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, you know, cheater and piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on him, and I like fabricated everything and like said certain things, and they like went to the door, and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I sent, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
Why is she laughing? Like, this is something that's not even funny, and she just says this perfectly fine on the internet? You ruin a man's life and his kids' lives because of your pleasure, because you were bored and upset. This woman's literally a demon, and like, things can't get any worse. This is what she decides to do. Come on now.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you faked bruises, you faked shit, and then you just made like an exaggeration story, and then
On their on his kids.
yeah.
Like, so hit like, yeah, then they came and they were like, oh, like, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused, you know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
Now, I guess talking about women and where to find good women, I guess this guy is outside the country, doesn't live in the US, and he goes in these third world countries to find the best woman in his opinion. They don't cause you any headache, they have some morals and respect, and even though it's a debatable topic, I definitely agree that they're definitely better than the women in the US.
Have you ever heard of the passport bros?
Yes, I sure have.
Why do you think men come here to find their wives?
It's red pill, isn't it? We got 5s thinking of 10s because their boxes are full of simps, all hitting on them, validating them when they ain't valid and man, you come here, you get yourself a 10. Easy, all day long. You go back home and he's like, you want me to spend $400 to take you on a night out, and you still ain't going to pull out, and you're just doing it for a free meal. No wonder guys don't want to fucking know. Damn. It's true, bro. So they're back home, man, they're going to be 50 years old with 5 cats and sad and lonely, man. Come here, man. You find your princess here, no problem.
And this next one, I guess these women have a red flag that's absolutely stupid. Apparently this is a huge red flag, and you should never do this, even if your job depends on it.
Buy the train ticket.
What? Did you say buy a train ticket?
Yeah, buy a train ticket. Honestly, it's actually disgusting. It's not manly. It's
not manly to buy a train ticket.
no, it's petty. It's little boy behavior.
And this next one, I guess this woman just has an outfit on that she really just had to show everyone. She's obviously trying to show off her OnlyFans over here.
Can I show my outfit?
Yeah.
Can they see it?
Pop up.
I just love it.
You give the people a spin. It's a good fit. It's a great fit.
Yeah.
The Uber driver must have loved it.
I know. People were like,
Great fit.
yeah.
Hey.
Kind of reminds me of what? The Green Lantern?
Kind of reminds me of...
A bug?
Green Lantern's a good one, actually.
In this next we have this woman over here. She is apparently a transgender, and she actually confessed to lying to a man before she even did anything with him. And after everything was being done in the act, she decides to tell him midway. She even tried to hide it as a secret the entire time. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't that illegal?
I went on a date with Kevin Gates. He's all about like energy, like ashwagandha, like the whole nine. Honestly, we fucked. And I told him I was trans, like mid, like spread eagle, like flap scars and all.
How did you bring that
Honestly,
up? Like,
I was just
mid-sex. What?
Yeah.
I think he was like me out or something, and then in my brain he like stopped, and I'm like, oh, he knows my looks different. Like I was like, what's about to happen? And he was like, can I ask you something? And I go, yeah. And he was like, are you trans? And I go, you caught me.
Once again, I feel like these women podcasts are probably the stupidest things to ever listen to. It's not funny, it's not entertaining, and you're pretty much laughing at something that's absolutely disgusting and horrible.
And he literally was like, baby, I don't give a fuck. God raised all of us equal, all this stuff. That makes you so much more attractive, and that makes you so much more, like, honestly, manly and hot. That you, like, that you know that I had to work harder and pay more than all the other.
Hell no, bro.
And this next one, finally we have a good woman over here who pretty much was raised correctly by her mother, saying that you should value yourself and you shouldn't give yourself easily to anyone ever. This is obviously very important information, especially in the day and age we live in now, where people are just literally throwing themselves onto anyone and thinking that it's perfectly fine and it won't affect their future or the next person that they're with.
Sounds corny, but when I was younger, my mom said to be very, very picky about who you choose to have sex with. I took it to heart, and then middle school, high school, everyone was having sex and no one was offering to have sex with me. I wasn't gonna do it, but it would have been nice to have an offer. And then insecurities took in, but I had a relationship with the Lord, so I prayed about it. And he basically said, you don't really want to, so why would you want someone to offer it? I'm like, you got a point. So it's just the matter of being content with who I am, and then also understanding sex is such a deep thing. Sex is a very powerful thing. And it's very intimate and very personable, and I'm kind of like not into like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot, sorry.
you're good. I don't know, I just think it's very intimate. So it's like the reality of someone being literally inside of me. It's like, I need to know who you are. Especially if you're gonna come inside me, like, what the hell? Like,
and this next guy is making a point that if you keep doing the same things to a woman, like getting her flowers, she will appreciate it less and less. Now, to an extent, I do agree with this. Same thing with compliments. If you always compliment your girl, I'm sorry, but to an extent, she's not gonna appreciate the compliments as much. And I've actually heard this from other women as well.
If they do something and they feel like it doesn't get a positive response, they will stop. Man started to bring flowers to his wife every week, and at some point, he just felt like she's just very neutral about it. Okay, here's my flowers, puts to the side. That's it. There's gonna come a point where he stops giving the flowers. But if she's always showing how much she loves it and appreciates it, and she's pouring back into him, he's gonna keep giving her those flowers.
And this guy honestly just said the right answer. There's really no other answer you could say.
How many people do you think I've slept with?
I don't know. I see that crosshair necklace, so I'm gonna say about 26.
Well, then do you want to make it 27?
I'm good.
Now, finally, the worst clip on this, guys, we have this woman over here once again was, I guess, just caught in the act, and instead of, I guess, taking accountability for it, she tries getting this man arrested by saying the exact same lie that we saw in one of the first clips, saying you probably touched them and all these kind of things. And I'm not sure why women go to this tactic trying to ruin the man's life, but thankfully this guy had everything recorded before anything else can happen, and it's absolutely scary how women can get away with this.
Bed with me.
I'm trying
I didn't say that. What's the Wi-Fi password? What's the Wi-Fi password, Joe? What's the Wi-Fi password? What's the Wi-Fi password? You really want me to call the cops for this?
Go for it. Go for it. What are they gonna do? They're gonna laugh at
You're
you.
an abusive narcissist.
I'm not doing anything.
It's me.
I haven't done anything.
Yep, you've done everything.
I haven't done anything.
My kids too.
I haven't done anything.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Please say that. Please say that.
What? You've probably kids, and I need to protect them, and that's why we're getting out.
Now, this is exactly where in the conversation I would have just left. I would have kept my mouth shut. I have everything recorded, and I wouldn't really even say much because everything is going to be presented to court at this point. I would just take everything to the police in court before she calls the police on me first. This is definitely not a joke. You can ruin your life, your job, your career, everything out, literally out the window in a couple of seconds off of pure lies that these women are saying because they're just very emotional and upset.
Perfect. I'm glad you think that because you want to protect him. Because you're the mom life, right? You're the mama bear, right?
I'm the mom.
So then why are you still here if I'm such a threat?
Leaving. That's why I don't.
Oh, in 23 days. If any of my children, I'm pretty sure they'd either be dead or.
So do you want to die?
Yeah, good. That's right there. Good.
Okay.
Good.
So Joseph.
So yeah, exactly. You're such a contradictive lie.
My password.
It's funny. Thank you.
You legit agreed to not sleep in the bed as long as I didn't fight with you, which is okay. I didn't have anything to fight about at all. Like, I was fucking coming
No, that's the thing though. We agreed. No fighting. I sleep no bed. There's no caveat to that.
Right, okay? But
Cool.
now you
Now, okay.
I wake up.
Well, that's it for you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.